Hey all, welcome to Wednesday with Pastor Dan. We had some hardware issues in my computer yesterday, so we're up and running today. Got to figure it out, so here we are. Um, I want to talk about as we come into this new year. I've been in a conversation recently about long range planning, short range planning, and then there's the whole long range goal thing. And I was in this conversation, and they were talking about in the corporate world, secular world, they have moved away from like the 10, 15, 20 year long range stuff and moved into short long range planning, 5 years, 3 to 5, because it's about all you can do. And um, I had been in another group or another conference or something, and had a conversation about mission statements or vision statements, whatever they are, and they're only supposed to be good for every 3 to 5 years because our world is changing so rapidly, and and I agree with that. Um, I agree with that, but in many ways, but I think there's a danger in us being so short-sighted, so immediate, and it comes from these things. It comes from I'm on a computer now. It comes from the social media, the instantaneous data-driven world that we live in. We have news outlets giving us information of sorts constantly. The 24-hour news cycle, or it's everywhere. And so we just become minute by minute, we become short-sighted, we become narrowed. And as people of faith, there's a significant danger in that because we're supposed to be long-ranged people. We're supposed to be broad-minded. We're supposed to be long-term vision kind of people. We're Because when we're short-sighted, we miss the chance to be blessing or to be blessed, but we also miss the opportunity to develop the gifts that God has given us. Um, we all want stuff now, and so it's led to we got diet pill cultures um, and shortcuts and things like that. There are some very good medicines that are working for people, but there's also a now. We want it now. We want to do it now, and we we miss the chance to develop. And I think the developing is such a key part of faith because in the development, it's where we run into roadblocks and we run into to things, and we want it to be easy and not hard, but those are the things that develop us. They move us forward. They help us grow. I said in my sermon Sunday, I'd heard someone talking about playing single player games and like a video game, and when they're playing a single player game, it's when they run in the roadblocks they know, or the hard parts or the difficult things. That's when they know they're going the right way. And it's true. I've played many of the single player game, and when I run into those things, I know that is the trajectory I need to be going in. But if I'm short sighted, no, I'm just gonna I just pass those things up, skip those things, and then my character or whatever it is that I'm trying to build isn't as good as it could be. So if I put that the real world, if I'm just going to take the short-sighted, immediate things, I'm not as good and as full of a faithful person because that's what we're supposed to be doing. I think it's a big point of why we're here is we're supposed to be becoming more complete, full people of faith and seeking to be in the image of Christ. And that takes this long range development. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes all of our lives to get closer to that point. And that's the goal, is to get closer to that point. And so I think we need to broaden our vision longer down the road. And I'm not saying just to think, oh, get into heaven or whatever that is. But I'm thinking just that the desire to be developed, to grow, to become, to seek to be more and more and more, instead of being short-sighted and just want it now, but know that it's going to come with bumps and bruises and difficulties, and keep working through it because it's going to make us better, and we're going to be able to develop those gifts and talents God has given us, and we can continue to be blessings and be blessed and continue that. So I think my 2025 words or whatever I'm going to use is developed, to continue to do that. And that goes for my fitness and my faith and my emotions and my knowledge. Continue to be developed, and help others to develop. It's one of my favorite things about being a coach is watching them, these young people develop into and change over the years. But if we're short-sighted, we don't develop. We don't become. We just seek the easy thing and then actually are just the same and miss the opportunities to become more. May you all be blessed. Look forward to seeing you soon.